Well, it's the most wonderful, most expensive time of the year. That's what Christmas is all about. It's a beautiful time, but it's also and can be an expensive time and sometimes get out of control. Maybe you're one of those people. Well, thanks for watching Retirement Talk. That's going to be our subject right now. 4 ways to save money on Christmas Day. You know, most people think about spending money at Christmas time. They don't think about saving money. And Christmas can really hurt when you're on a fixed income, and many retirees are. Here are some practical ways that you can kind of get that spending under control for your Christmas spending. Number 1, stick to a budget. I know you've heard it hundreds of times, and it never feels good. You never want to do it, even in the best of times, or at least a lot of people don't. It's really hard to stick to a budget all 52 weeks of the year, but it's really especially difficult at Christmas time, it seems. According to a survey by a company called Affirm, 7 out of 10 Americans say they go over their Christmas budget. So now I don't feel so bad. So we try to stick to a budget, or especially did in our early years when, you know, you had to pinch a lot of pennies and the kids were there and there was a lot of expenses. And, you know, one of the things that my wife Jenny and I would always do is, you know, for ourselves, we would stick to a certain budget. And we would always pinky swear that we were going to stick to that budget. And one person always broke that pinky swear, and that was me. I would swear to my wife that I was gonna, you know, this time I'll stay within the budget, and so she would, thinking that I actually, you know, meant what I said, and I always go over. And
doesn't that still happen?
That kind of still happens.
Like every year,
yeah,
last year,
and
year
now
before?
she, you know, after 40 some years, she just knows it's going to happen. But, you know, now we can afford it more than we could back then. And some of you who are watching this, you know, it really is a difficult time. And so getting that under control is very, very important. And so think about, you know, just really the advantages of having the budget, sticking to it, and you can still have a great and Merry Christmas and feel good afterwards.
Yeah, it's a great point. And then I would say it kind of goes with that. To stay within a budget, one of the best ways to stay within a budget is to give cash or gift cards rather than presents. You don't have to spend money on wrapping paper and other supplies. You can't really overspend because you have a predetermined amount and you're just going to give that amount to that person. And a lot of times it brings more joy other than just buying things people don't want, that a lot of times they don't even return because it's such a hassle. I would recommend cash or kind of blank gift cards. A lot of times people try to buy gift cards to certain stores and things that they think someone likes, but they didn't really ask for. So just let the people buy something that they want. I know that's not a fun gift to give, but for the receiver, it usually is the best gift to receive. And so giving cash or cards over presents can be a way to also stay within that budget. And then drawing names for gift giving. You know, I don't look at our family as being overly large, but just between us, we've got you and Mom, myself, 2 sisters, and spouses, so that's 6, so we're up to 8. And we also have 8 grandkids, right? You guys have 8 grandkids. So between that, there's 16 people to potentially buy gifts for. 15 if you don't include yourself. So that's 15 people. And that's just us.
On our side.
On our side. That doesn't include the spouses and all the other gifts and how far you extend that out. So every year...
Family, friends, workmates, and all the rest.
Yeah. Every year we do... so us kids will draw names for the nieces and nephews or the grandkids for you guys. And so we do try to split those up so that each of the kids do get something, but it isn't so hard on the families each and every year.
Yeah, that's a great idea, and I think it makes sense too. Number 4 is be a sentimental giver. And so again, it's those things that took thought and time, and not just a little bit of money and walk in the store and grab something and say, good, now I can check that off. So a handwritten letter from my grandma or grandpa expressing exactly what they love about this person would mean more to most people than just another gift that's going to sit on a shelf and, you know, it's new for like an hour and then you forget about it. But these can be special family heirlooms. It can be an older gift that maybe the grandparents had, they passed down to a child that now is going to sit in a prominent place, and they're going to be able to show it to all their friends and different people that come in that really mean a lot. So again, these are the kind of things that keep on giving and that mean the most. But there's things that you can make that take extra time that are going to mean a lot to the people that receive them as well. So those are the kind of things that I recommend, and they are lasting gifts, and they're inexpensive. They're just time and thought, and it's not really money that you have to spend.
Yeah, and another thing too, maybe creating memories rather than giving gifts. Everybody kind of agrees to go do a trip together or something that people will actually remember over a gift or something like that. So, well, thanks for watching Retirement Talk. Subscribe here on the channel to get all of our latest episodes.